The mantra continues by saying Om Tryambakam Yajamahe Sugandhiṃ puṣṭi-vardhanam. So beautiful. These Sanskrit descriptions are so good. When you try to explain it in English, it falls flat. But we'll try our best. Tryambakam means the third-eyed one. One with three eyes. Or the third-eyed one, let's say. Tryambakam. Now we look at ourselves, we have only two eyes. Where is the third eye? Somebody was trying to locate the third eye the other day. When we got married, when I got married, somebody sent us a book which said how to open the third eye, and my wife thought it was a joke. Anyway, so the third eye. If you see a pictorial representation of Shiva, you will see that two eyes which we all have are closed, and there is something here which is open. The third eye. Now, in the practical course of the training in meditation, when we need to touch our inner source, which is the witness of all that happens in all the three states, the center that we usually fix our attention is Ajna. And Shiva is a perfect symbol of a yogi. Otherwise people ask, if Shiva is God, who is he meditating upon? So Shiva is a perfect example, perfect representation of a yogi. Which other god sits in cross-legged with eyes closed? Yeah, there is Badrinarayan, of course, very rare. Narayan sitting like that, rare, but generally not. Narayan is happy running around, enjoying himself, so why? But Shiva, so that meditative posture in which these two eyes are closed, which means for the time being the external contact is suspended and the inner eye is opened, which means turning inward, nivritti marga, as opposed to pravritti marga, turning outward. So this turning inward is represented by the third eye. It also means that there is a center in all of us. There are many centers, but there is one particular very sensitive center here, in which if you fix your attention, you will be able to penetrate through the through the different states of existence, dream, deep sleep and waking state, and get to that witness, which is the witness of all the three states, and whose quality, if it has a quality at all, is Paramananda, supreme bliss. So, Triyambakam, that supreme being with the third eye, who is the essence of the Om, Yajamahe, I meditate upon, or I surrender myself to. You can translate it in either way you want. Yajamahe, it also could mean whom I meditate upon, or to whom I sacrifice, to whom I have surrendered, which means having surrendered these, I am opening into these. From that which makes things different, I am looking into that instrument which sees only one thing, simple, single, alone. And Sugandhim, puṣṭi-vardhanam, and the fragrance of that supreme reality is something which cannot be described by any known fragrances, including the attar which some good friend rubbed on my hands today morning. Still smelling. So, that Sugandha It's totally different from any sugandha, any fragrance that you know of. In fact, if you go deeper and deeper into your inner self, you turn within and go, actually the yogi experiences many fragrances. But don't think on the third day of meditation there is a fragrance coming. Check your neighbor, he might have lit an agarbatti. So watch out. Yeah. So this third eye, which is the Tryambaka, it is described in the Bhagavad Gita as the Bhru Madhya, between the eyebrows, middle of the eyebrows. These people are quite happy always. So, third eye or fourth eye. So anyway, so this, so Om Tryambakam, I saw the birds and I forgot the Maha Mrityunjaya. They're so free. So, Om Tryambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim puṣṭi-vardhanam, and puṣtivardhanam means increasing your puṣṭi, which means strength, energy, everything together, put together, vitality, puṣṭi. Now the beautiful description that comes after that, urvārukamiva bhandhanan, just like the ripe pumpkin, when it becomes ripe, falls from its stem and has nothing to do with the stem anymore, completely free of the stem, which till now is nourishing it. Urvārukamiva bandhanān, breaking all the bondages of the stem that was holding it together, it has fallen. In the same way, O Supreme Reality, make me, my mind, free of all the stems that were till. May I be independent and like a falling pumpkin, may I become separate. How? May I be freed from death. Mukshiya mṛtāt. From mṛtyor, may I get moksha. Mukṣīya mṛtāt. The description is a very beautiful description of the ripe pumpkin that falls off the stem. Now believe me, unless your mind has become ripe, it's difficult to fall off the stem. So, all our spiritual practices, all our sadhanas, whatever we do is to ripen that pumpkin. And when that pumpkin ripens, please, I am not saying that people should become like pumpkins. Huh? No. M said, so, why are you eating so much? Oh, he said you should become a pumpkin. We never know. People take me literally sometimes. So, anyway, so when you're mature and fully ready and ripe, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to say, somebody went to him, he would poke him with his finger and say, is he ripe? Is he cooked? Siddha. Is he siddha? Siddha in Bengali means also cooked, properly cooked. So when one is properly cooked, the fully ripe pumpkin, then even if the earth wants, it cannot hold such a person. It drops off. Not death, okay? It is that immortality which is the real essence of our being, which if the dead body goes, it doesn't go. It's free. Mukṣīya mṛtāt, may I be free from death as a completely independent being. And believe me, if you are complete and independent, have understood the truth, no force on earth can hold you or bind you. In fact, the world will push you out. How many months does a child remain in the womb? 10 months or 9 months? Huh? 9 or 10? Anyway, 9 months. And then, when it is fully mature, how does it come out? The muscles that hold it and protect it inside the womb, muscles of the womb, the same muscles contract and push it out. Till now they were protecting the child. Now the same muscles get the child out. Why? Because he is now becoming an independent being. He is no more protected. In the same way, when the pumpkin becomes fully ripe, it falls off the stem. There is no need of any pressure. Automatically you're out. Now then you are free of. Therefore, it's not as if you are freeing yourself from physical death. It's when you realize that there is no death for your true being. That in true essence, you are a deathless spark of the divine. This is the understanding. Nobody can ever be free of physical death. Well, you can lengthen your life a little bit, of course. Not more than that. There are ways and means, kaya kalpa, this, that. And if I start teaching kaya kalpa, I know there will be a long queue. And in the present millennium, I could market it, kaya kalpa. But that again can stretch your life only physically up to a certain. Beyond that, no. But there is an inner essence in us which remains, which is neither born nor does it die. And to discover that is the meaning of mukṣīya mṛtāt. May I be free from the fear of death. This is the meaning of the mantra Maha Mrityunjaya.